Hello guys, welcome back to my new YouTube video. In this video I will be explaining the key locations you need to know in prospecting. If you have started playing as a beginner or like an advanced player and you still don't know important locations which will help your progress, I'm gonna show all of them to you in this specific video. Locations I mean NPCs, crafting tables, quests, and many others. Starting off, the first island, which is Rubble Sands. On this island, you will be beginning your first adventure. The key locations on this island are Shopkeeper, where you have to buy various pans so you can advance in the game, various shovels, all of them cost money, so you would have to earn them. John, John will give you a few quests you would like to complete, and he will give you money, shards, and experience in return. Merchant. By using Merchant, you will be able to sell your items, which will give you X amount of money. Next NPC you see is a trader NPC. This one is really useful for beginners. So once you interact with this NPC, she will give you a bunch of quests, and if you complete any of those quests, you will get a trader's recommendation boost, which gives you X% of sell boost. I have 20% sell boost because I already completed all of your quests. Blacksmith. Blacksmith is really important about equipment because you will be able to reforge all of your items. Let's see, for example, I have a moon ring and he says the dialogue, and you press, can you reforge this? And you basically just reforge the equipment into any quality you seek, and you can use your money by doing it. Keep in mind it's randomized. Crafting table. By using crafting table you will be able to make various equipment, which will give you various boosts. I will make a guide on which ones are the good ones for beginners and such, so wait for that video. Also keep in mind, a very important NPC is a mechanic. You will be able to find sluice boxes, which will give you passive income. The next important location is Fortune River. In this town you will be able to find many new NPCs and many new quests, as well as the new things you can interact with. Important one is a shard merchant. Here you will be able to find log totems, merchant's potion, and a strength totem. Those are very expensive in shards, but make sure to use them from time to time if you don't care about shards. If you see someone using them, make sure to use them as well. Merchant, he works the same as the previous merchant. Vagrant. This NPC will give you free quests. He will require different weights of gold, starting off from 0.5 and so on. The last one is 5 kg gold, which is hard to get for the beginners, and you will have to give it to him, and he will give you XP. Next NPC is a Tire Prospector. Tire Prospector will give you a bunch of quests which will add up to your storyline and important quests you have to complete. Steve. Steve will give you at least 4 quests or 5 quests which will add up to the storyline. Those are easy to complete for a beginner, so make sure to always complete them whenever you can. On the other side, you will be able to find Alchemist. Alchemist sells potions which will give you various boosts such as strength, capacity, luck. There's other different versions such as greater luck potion and greater capacity potion, but they cost shards. So if you don't want to spend shards, I suggest you buying those potions as long as you have lots of money. You can as well stack the effects of those potions. So as you can see, I can just buy multiple ones, and it goes so on until like bunch of hours. I can do it. It's really important. Next one you have Engineer. Engineer is a simple NPC which will give you like 1 quest, and you have to give a simple item to him. It's nothing really important, but still worth mentioning. Here we have the store. In the store you'll be able to find new pans and new shovels, which will help you progress through the game. On the docks, you have Fisherman and Ferryman. Fisherman will give you a quest that you would have to interact with a specific NPC, which I'll be covering up soon. Ferryman, Ferryman is an NPC which will give you ability to travel to the Caldera Island, which really helps your progression. The next important location you will be unlocking is Crystal Caverns. Crystal Caverns is the new area which is only accessible by level 15 and above. You can take a quest from this NPC, but this one is hard for the beginners. Once you enter this location, you will see many open areas, such as Crystal Caverns, and you will be able to go to the oasis once you buy the shovel. Head Researcher. Head Researcher will give you a quest, which you would have to complete. Miner is non-interactable NPC, but the important location you have is under this waterfall, and you would have to put 3 legendary items to unlock this door. The first legendary item being the Starshine, Anywait, the Diamond, and the Uranium. Once you put 3 of those in the order, you'll be able to unlock this place. You can interact with this NPC, and this NPC will give you Ancient Blessing, which will give you 5 luck. I would say it's not bad. And as well, by unlocking this area, you'll be able to access new tools such as Earthbreaker and the World Shaker, pans, and shovels. In the same exact location, Crystal Caverns, you will be able to advance into a better area, which is an extension of this area. Azurelite Oasis. In this area you will be able to find very important materials, which you would have to spend on crafting or quests. As an example, you will be able to find Prismara, Vorticence, Infralume in these locations, which are really important. Botanist. Botanist will give you one simple quest. You would have to give Prismara to him. Prismara is hard to get, so this one just takes time. Next important location you would have to go to is Fortune River Delta. Fortune River Delta is an extension of the Fortune River, but here you will be able to find many new items. You can interact with the old prospector, he will give you a quest. If you go this way from teleporting, you will be able to find a merchant which sells sluices. To get to Fortune River Delta, you can just walk over here from the Fortune River. As you can see, you have the Shady Merchant, which works as a normal merchant, and you will be able to find better sluices than at the first location. Here are the stats. Those are worth buying. In Fortune River Delta, you'll be able to find new materials such as Vorticence, Painite, Pink Diamond. Question-wise, you have Anne and Georgilist. Anne is very important to the Steve's quest at the Fortune River, and Georgilist is as well helps you a little bit. Next important location you have is the Sunset Beach. On Sunset Beach you will be able to find Pirate, Surfer and Drake. Drake is an NPC which is included in the main storyline. You have to complete a few quests with him. But the main issue about Sunset Beach is that there is this lighthouse you have to crawl into. It takes a little. Once you do it, you'll be able to interact with this NPC called the Lightkeeper. Lightkeeper will ask you to bring them one Lumimum. One Lumimum is this type of legendary. By using this legendary, you'll be able to advance into Caldera Island. On the Fortune River, there is as well a unique location, the enhancement location. You'll be able to take a quest of the archaeologist. It's simple. But the main thing here is the enhancing table, which you'll be able to use iodorite and aurorite to give your pan some enhancements. As you can see, I have Cosmic, Midas, Blast, Swift, and Titanic pans. Those are the enhancements which will help you progress and get way better stuff. Once you interact with the Lightkeeper and give them Lumimum, you will be able to interact with the Ferryman, and the Ferryman will be able to take you to the Caldera Island. Caldera Island. Caldera Island is one of the important places as well. There is lots of new things you'll be able to find, such as new geodes and such. On Caldera Island you will be able to find Flare Bloom, Cinnabar, Fire Opal, Cat's Eye, and Fairloom. You would need them in future. Here you can find the Merchant, which works the same, Ranger, which will give you a bunch of quests. By bunch of quests I'm talking one quest you have to complete in order to get some perks, get some money, get some XP, get some shards. As simple as that. But you can walk some time and you'll be able to reach the Alchemist, which will have way better potions than the Fortune River. Here you can find the Supreme Luck Potion, which will cost you 150 shards. It gives you 50 luck for just 150 shards. But it's really expensive and I suggest only buying it on special occasions. You can buy Volcanic Strength and Luck Potions, which will give you some boosts. As you can see, they work the same. I have 22 hours boosts of them, so you can always use them. This location is very big, so you would have to walk a lot in order to get into any new areas. Next important area you would have is Windswept Beach. Also telling you cannot cross the sea from Fortune River Delta to Caldera Island. There is an invisible wall which you would have to not be able to get through. Next place you have Windswept Beach. Windswept Beach is this far away from the Caldera Island, the Volcanic Sands. Here you will be able to find the Paleontologist. He will give you one quest of bringing him a bunch of items. As usual, you can find new geodes as well, which will give you various items. As you can see, I got like 3 Cat's Eye, which is really good. Let me just open all of them. I got 15 shards, dragon bones, eminent fossils and such. I highly recommend collecting fossils and geodes because they will help you a lot. Another important location which you have if you walk from the Windswept Beach towards this lighthouse, you will be able to find a very important place. By using the volcanic key, you'll be able to unlock this trapdoor. Once you unlock it, you'll be able to jump through. Here you have to place 3 legendaries and 1 mythic. First legendary being the uranium, second legendary being the Cat's Eye, and the mythic being the Flare Bloom, which is hard to get. Here you have a little labyrinth where you can go. This place takes some time to finish, and to help better with this labyrinth, once you enter, just go to the left side. And once you go to the left side, face this way and follow me. You just get to the end of this little alleyway, but here you'll be able to push the item to close it. And here you'll be able to find the fossilized shovel and the fossilized pen, which are really important and very good. After you buy them, you have to just go out yourself, or you can reset your character. Resetting your character just gives you a faster mobility around the map. After you finish with the fossilized stuff is like one of the end game items. But once you go to the Volcanic Sands, you would have to mine a lot, and you would have to get a fire opal. Fire opal is required for you to unlock a new location. If you go this way, once you have teleported to this island, once you go this way, you will see an entrance. You will see Flame Priest, and he'll give you a quest to bring him a fire opal. Once you give him the fire opal, you will be able to properly mine in this location. You can always enter this location really without giving him the fire opal, but you will be losing HP in the lava, which is most likely gonna make your progress impossible, and you will not be able to mine in the volcano. This location is one of the final locations, the Magma Furnace. You see Merchant, you see the waypoint, and you'll be able to find new items such as Dragon Flame Shovel, which you would have to need, and you would have to buy Dragon Flame Pan and Dragon Flame Sluice. As well, you can buy and get new types of geodes here, which will give you various stuff from this location. As I got 3 rose golds. Here you can find the forge. The forge is really expensive. You have to put 2 same items of 5-star rating, and you'll be able to make it 6-star rated, which will give you way more chance on having it unlocked to better quality. Every 30 minutes, Inferno Heart will be opening for 30 minutes. In this location you will be able to find the exotic dinosaur skull, volcanic ore, flare bloom, inferdum, painite. Dinosaur skull is important if you want to make the fossilized crown, and the fossilized crown is one of the best items in this game, which you would have to get anyway. That's it for the volcano and the Caldera Island locations. The next important locations you have is the Snowy Islands. Just teleport to the Fortune River. I'll show how to get there. Many people are confused with it. You come up to the ferryman and you have to interact with him. He will take you to the Caldera Island, as I've said it previously, but once you get here, you have to talk with the Arctic Traveler. To interact with the Arctic Traveler, you must have the Dragon Flame Shovel to be able to interact and get further. Once you unlock it, you'll be able to go to the Snowy Mountains, and the Snowy Mountains is your final location. There is no better than this location. There is in the entire storyline on this island as well. You can find the waypoint, you can find the researcher, he'll give you quests, you can find new type of geodes and such. You'll be able to find the apprentice blacksmith. Blacksmith will give you a quest to give him a mithril, which is this material. By completing his quest, you'll be able to get a blueprint, and by using this blueprint, you'll be able to craft the mithril ring, which is very good and is recommended to many people. The final point of this mountain is that you have to get to the end of the mountain. You can go here if you want to mine and get materials, but if you want to go further, you have to go this way. Just follow me where I go. Here you'll be able to see the builder. Builder will give you a quest, a really long quest. Once you complete it, you will be able to build the bridge, because it will be destroyed for you if you haven't completed it. Once you build the bridge, you'll be able to advance further into the snow mountain. Here you will find a freezing prospector, but he will just give you some dialogue. You will not be able to really have any quests, but here you will be able to find the merchant and the waypoint. Here you can find the frostbite waterfall. As you can see, I have my sluice over here. I collected just tourmaline, aquamarine, diamond, and such. Once everything is complete, you will be able to go this way if you want to advance. You follow this little path. It's gonna take you some attempts to get up here. Here you will be able to find the mountain surveyor. There will be a big piece of snow, the Avalachen, and you will have to unlock it. Explode it, let's say. And he will give you a quest to bring you to, like, you have to bring him one volcanic core and one vortessence. You have to give him this material, vortessence, and you have to give him the volcanic core. So I suggest saving up both of those materials in order if you want to complete this quest faster. By unlocking it, you'll be able to finally achieve the final location of this game. You can find the waypoint, you can find the rock climber, he's gonna give you a little quest, and this is final location. You will be able to see the merchant, you can mine here, and you can get the final equipment right here, which is frostbite equipment, frostbite pan, frostbite items, icebreaker, arctic sluice. Every item here costs 10 billion, so if you want to unlock it, please make sure to remember. But that is it, that is the final location you can find in this mountain and the island in general. The unnecessary locations are the museum and such. You can find museum by crossing the river and getting here. Here you will be able to buy your slots where you can keep your trophies and placing good items into there. As you can see, they will give you various boosts, and the bigger it is, the better it is. So put the highest and the heaviest materials you have into here. Epics, rares, exotics, mythics, legendaries, commons and commons, and such you would have to place here if you want to get a boost. It will greatly make an impact on your stats. My stats aren't the best, but because I'm not the final player yet. But that should be it for the entirety of the important locations. If you have any questions, you might be able to like comment on this video and you can like answer, ask, up to you. But the majority of time that is everything for the important locations which you can unlock, find, travel through in the prospecting game. Thank you for watching this video. That should be it for now. You are free to comment, subscribe, like, join my Discord server, join my Roblox group. All of this, it is up to you, but will be highly appreciated if you have done such, because I'm just starting to make videos with my voice, so I'm extremely sorry for the stuttering, but it is going to get better anytime soon. So for now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.